Hi again everyone, and welcome back to my second part of the video. So what I was doing in here, after I was creating the base of this, let's call it spaceship still for the time being, I was starting to create all the surfaces to cut it. As you could see in the past, it was quite straight, quite flat. That was done only and purely to be able to see how those surfaces are looking like. But now we can finally start to cut them off with curved surfaces. So just as in the past, creating curves, and this time I'm just extruding them just in one plane. I don't create two curves to create the surface. I keep it simple this time, being the base of the object. I'm not really too fond of making anything more complex than this. Just a reminder from last time, these videos are not step-by-step tutorials. Maybe in the future I will do something like that. I'm quite tempted to do something like this, step by step, to create very complex surfaces. These videos are just describing the principles of the process and just showing what I'm doing while I'm doing it, and really while I'm learning. I'm still new using SolidWorks, so I'm just sharing what I'm doing, and hopefully you learn from even from my mistakes. Just to continue, right now we are doing the second surface of the base. Trying to think how to continue at the back. My sketch was quite poor in details, so there is quite some thinking around what to do. Another curve should be followed by extrude. For some reason I think at this time the extrude didn't really work. Ah no, this time I wanted to do a different surface, and instead of using a simple extrude, I wanted to create a mirror after the second curve was created, and use the three curves and the original extrude and its mirror to create the third curved surface right there in the middle. Just experimenting really to see how I can construct complex surfaces in an easy fashion. Adding the fillets, or one fillet really. The second fillet is adding right now. I'm not too worried about where those fillets are going outside the object. Once I cut them over, it doesn't really matter anymore. Third curve, or fourth. Yeah, I didn't like the idea of creating mirrored surfaces and joined or blend surfaces from that, so I just extrude them at this moment. Especially at the back, there's not too much details in there, or I don't plan to show much of the back, so continuing to add the fillets. Trimming them now. Quite important in here is to know that I trim them after I delete the original trim. So this time, so that they intersect each other and I can finally trim them over. Making a trim with the plane that is right in the middle of the object, so that I can do the mirror. Adjusting some fillets around. Still undecided about how do I want in that area to be. That's why we have large surfaces, so that we can afford to modify quite easily everything afterwards. Looking around to see how those fillets are going or how they are looking with the reflections, choosing different environment to see if I can see better around. It's quite tricky to see the reflections and based on the environment in SolidWorks, but after you try it for a few times, you will get the hang of it. Adjusting more at the top just to get it closer to the sketch. Really, I'm not doing much at the top at this moment. Still early stage with the model. And now we are starting to add the second curve at the top. Again, a simple extrude. No, actually, it's not. It's not an extrude, yes, because I want to keep. I want to have the surface curved nicely, not just a simple extrude. So I'm repeating the same process as before in creating the curves. By the way, the process was explained in the first video on SolidWorks. So maybe if you want to revisit and to see why or how it is done, please check the first part of these videos that is on my channel. Now I could do the just trim the surfaces and after I do the fillets, but this time I just wanted to present a different method of blending the surfaces together. So I created two offsets from the original surfaces. I just cut them over and now I'm making the blend and I am connecting the remaining surfaces in curvature. The difference with this is that it is allowing a lot more freedom into to modify later on the object. trimming the two surfaces together there in the front to create a fillet, to have an idea of what it is or how it will look like. I'm still undecided around the fillets, especially in the front. You will see later we have a few surfaces that are joining right there in the front, and especially in that top corner. So I'm just trying things out right now and see what that would give me, just to have a feeling of how it is. Redoing the surface at the back. Interestingly, you cannot really copy paste surfaces in Solidworks. So you do a surface, you consume it, and after that, that's it. You cannot really start from a surface and consume it, and after that just reuse the same surface over and over again. That's very interesting, because in CATIA this is exactly what you can do. You can use the same surface over and over again. Maybe it is an option that I didn't discover in SolidWorks. I don't know. Searching for the surfaces right now, making the cut to understand again how all is looking like, and making the symmetry, not for any fingers, but just to have a feeling how things are. And that's it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you like or enjoy to see my videos. We will have a lot more things in the future, very interesting things, and we will continue adding a lot more details to this object that we are creating. So thanks for watching, and enjoy your day or your evening wherever you are. Bye bye for now.